Hi, Beth and Rich. This is Brandy Gurjetz, currently serving as the lead pastor at First Lutheran Church in Minot, North Dakota. And I just wanted to add my voice to the whole chorus of gratitude and appreciation for your many years of ministry in the church. And I wanted to say a special thank you for the year that I spent at Grace. I moved far from home for internship, and Beth, you were so great, so supportive, always ready with a smile and a laugh, and ready to find joy in ministry. I remember sharing, I don't know how many Tuesday lunches over good Mexican food with you and Rebecca and Cheryl, and you and I even went to Mexico together, so a lot of memories there. You came wedding dress shopping with me, and then you came to my wedding, which was amazing. Throughout my time in Wenatchee, you were such a great model of care and nurture, not only for our youth, but for everyone. And I know over the past years, you've touched so many lives and helped pass on and form faith in a lot of kids who really look up to you. But I also wanted you to know that you helped shape me as a pastor. And even though I am terrible at being in touch, I just remember our time together so fondly and with such appreciation. So I wish you the very best as you take your leave from this congregation where you have served so well and so long. May God's richest blessings go with you into this next chapter of life.
Hello, Beth and Rich. It is my delight to send this message and congratulate you on the closure of your time in your ministry at Grace. We go way back there with those wonderful people, don't we? It was my joy to be in ministry with you there. I learned so much from you, the way that you show up and shepherd not just the youth, but your own children and the adults of the parish, all the ways that you both have been woven into the life of that wonderful place. So I'm sure it'll be a tough transition for them and probably for you too. But I'm just delighted that you are moving into a new phase of your life and a new vocational call, whatever that may be, and a new pace of life for you, I hope. So my very best wishes as you move into that, and know that you are loved and will undoubtedly be loved wherever you go and with whatever you do. With all my care and love, best wishes. Bye.
Hey everybody, Joe Skogmo, Grace intern, 2011 and 2012. Been a pastor for almost 10 years now, small town in Minnesota for about 7 years, St. Paul's Lutheran as a solo pastor, and now 2.5 years as a lead pastor here at First Lutheran in Detroit Lakes. And what a privilege it is to take a moment to think about the joy and the beauty that is Rich and Beth Smallbeck. Where do I even begin? Beth, your impact on me has been immeasurable and lasting. You were huge for my development as an intern, just a great mentor, a great leader, and a great friend to have leaned on in that year. And then for us to stay connected in the years to follow. You have been so gracious to me and to my youth programs, helping connect us to trips and service projects that had a huge impact on those kids, of course, and the chaperones that came with, but also on their churches back home. You and your leadership revitalized youth ministry programs for me in churches back here in Minnesota. I mean, again, your impact is enormous and almost as big as your heart. You are the gold standard for what youth ministry programs can look like and be. I brag about you all the time and continue to basically lean on what I learned from you to structure and lead youth ministry programs at the churches I've been at. I have been a part of, I don't know, maybe half a dozen churches, and I've never seen anybody come close to Beth Smallbeck. And I don't know exactly why that is. There's probably 10,000 reasons why you're the best, Beth, at what you've done. But two things stick out for me, and it's your authenticity with kids and families, and it's your genuine love. Kids and families and people that work with you and are led by you feel loved in a genuine way. And that is what I try to emulate because of what I've seen that it does through your work. Even my own kids, we've got a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old, and they'll say periodically throughout the year, "Can we call Beth Smallbeck?" It's always the full name, Beth Smallbeck. So thank you for loving people as they need to be loved all this time. And Rich, thank you so much for who you are and who you've been in my life and in the life of these congregations. Your joy and your light and your life uplift people. I remember that vividly every day at Grace when I was an intern. Just experiencing your joy, your humor, and your genuine kindness. You too are a force, and we're each blessed to have learned from you, been loved by you, and to experience the impacts you've had on all of our lives and all of our communities. It's a humbling gratitude that I have to have experienced life with the Smallbecks. I wish you all the best. Godspeed, and thank you for everything that you are. Take care.
Hello from my little church here in Brunswick, Minnesota. Beth Smallbeck. I've been asked to share some memories, some words of gratitude for Beth and her ministry at Grace. But I'm going to change the prompt and instead answer the question, what is the most frustrating thing about Beth Smallbeck? The most frustrating thing about Beth Smallbeck is that she is often right before you know that she's right. Many years ago when I was 17, Beth came to interview at Grace. And having spent some time with the committee and then with the youth, somehow she knew that Grace was the right place for her and that she was the right person for Grace. Well, let's just say I did not think that she was right. I could not imagine having a youth minister who was the age of my own mother. But, as in so many other things, it turned out that Beth was right. More right than I could have imagined. Beth did give me a little bit of crap about that. But even more, she gave me her time. So much of her time over the years. So much that I didn't realize until I became an adult and had a job how much that time really was and how valuable that time was, and my gratitude for all of the hours that she let me sit on the couch in her office, allowed me to do ridiculous projects like write confirmation curriculum when I was just out of college. All of these things were such amazing ways that she invested in me, supported me, gave me her time and her presence and her care. Somehow, Beth, I think, knew that I was going to be headed to seminary someday, that I would be a pastor someday, before I even did. I suppose that's another thing Beth was right about before I knew that she was right. I am so grateful for you, Beth, for your friendship and your mentorship over the years. I'm so grateful for who you have been to the community at Grace, for who you've been to the community of the Wenatchee Valley, for how you have shown up in so many lives and shared the love of God through your own love. You're a good one. I don't know exactly what it is that is next for you, but what I do know is that wherever you are, whatever you end up doing, the people around you will be blessed to be near you, to get to know you. So thank you for your years, and Godspeed.
Hello, Rich. Hello, Beth. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much for all of the work that the two of you have done at Grace, and for doing it with such a panache and faithfulness. This community is incredibly enriched for having had your presence and the warmth of your spirits. Many blessings to you on your next venture. And just, again, once more, thank you. Thank you for helping, well, me for one, grow in life and ministry, as a human being, as a pastor. I know that wherever you go next, whatever you do next is going to be so, they don't know what's coming. So many blessings and much love from North Dakota. Take care and lots of hugs.
Greetings to you, people of grace. My name is Ian McConnell, and I'm a pastor here at Normandale Lutheran Church in Edina, Minnesota, just outside Minneapolis. We're in our chapel right now. My wife and I spent the year in Wenatchee when I was doing my pastoral internship in 2016 and 17. And we still think about you all the time. We talk about that dreamy year in Wenatchee and how much fun we had together with you. It was such a wonderful time. And a big part of our memory of being in Wenatchee is Rich and Beth Smallbeck. You're leaving? What? That's so wild. Blessings to you in this new chapter. This is going to be such an adventure for you two. I wanted to come here just to shout you out and share a little reflection that, Beth, you and I, we met maybe 2008 or 9 at an ELCA Youth Ministry Network extravaganza. It was either in Anaheim or New Orleans or some other cool place. But ever since I met you, you have represented stability and joy and innovation and creativity and love in ministry and for young people and for congregations. And that kind of, that sort of your ability to wiggle through and be so flexible and try different things and all that is such an inspiration. You have just represented such a gift in youth ministry, and I give thanks for you. Not just the year that I was in Wenatchee, where I got to see how you work up close and personal, but the ways that you have mentored and inspired so many of us who do church work. You are kind of like the gold standard, right, for youth ministry, and so thank you on behalf of the whole youth ministry network for your ministry. I know that Grace is going to miss you, and for good reason. And Rich, you have such an ability to make people feel so welcome, and you're such a warm guy. I know the kind of work you've done to keep the building going and to provide spaces for people to gather and have an experience of God in community, and that's an incredible gift. But a big part of your work, as I remember you and seeing you and how you work, is actually hospitality. You create spaces and keep it clean and keep the building up and running and all that, but really, I think of you as this master of hospitality, of welcoming people really warmly and embracing them, and your ability to go kind of naturally vacillate between like irreverent, playful giggling and having fun to like deep listening and vulnerability, and even sometimes like weeping together. I know we had done some of that together. That is such a gift, and has been a gift to me. You modeled for me a way of being a pastor, a way of being a man, a way of being a Christian, that is healthier and more vibrant and broad than the small boxes that sometimes we feel like we have to be in. And so for that, I'm like deeply grateful for that. So Beth and Rich, you two are so dearly beloved. I'm so grateful for you, and wish you the best in this transition, in these next steps, this new adventure. I know that you're just going to lean right into each other and support each other, and embrace joy and fun and family and all of that. And I'm really excited for you too. And so in these next stages, peace to you, blessings, love. I hope you feel all the encouragement and gratitude and support, because you absolutely deserve it. So peace to you and Grace Lutheran. Peace to you in the transition. Transitions aren't easy, but you're gonna be fine. You got each other. You've got each other, and that's a gift. Be well, everybody. I hope to see you again soon. Rachel and I've been talking about coming out. We'd love to do that. And Rich and Beth, if you ever find yourself in the Minneapolis area, I know you know a lot of people, but you know us too, and we'll take you out to dinner or something. It'll be fun. All right. Be well, everybody. Bye.
Hi, Beth and Rich. Grace, peace, and love to you as you head out on this new journey of life, these unexpected things that pop up. But we know that, you are such faithful disciples of Jesus that whatever road you choose, you will have the presence of God with you. And gosh, we miss all of you. Hello to everybody at Grace. What do you want to say, Mike?
Congratulations. We miss you guys.
We think about all of you so much all the time. We miss you. We thank you for everything you did for us. We definitely see you as friends for life.
Yep.
So if you ever come back this way, please contact us. And if we come out that way, we will definitely be contacting you. We wish you and your family the best as you start this new journey in your life. God bless you and take care of you and wrap his loving arms around you. We miss you.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Blessings.
Hey Beth, hey Rich. It's Wayne Shipman here in Pocatello, Idaho. I just wanted to tell you how much you've meant to me and to my formation as a minister, as a pastor. You guys did so much, and you're an inspiration for a lot of people. You've done so much ministry and work in Wenatchee, at Grace, and for the community. And now it's time for you to do stuff for your family. I wish you the best of everything in life, in ministry, and always in Christ's name. I hope that all your new things will be a wonderful blessing to all of your family and to the community that you are joining. I know you will be missed, and I know there's a lot of things, a lot of emotions going on, but blessings to you and your new journey. And thank you again for what you have done for me. Take care.
Hi, Rich and Beth. It's Jenna. I am here in Seebeck at the Seebeck Retreat Center for a First Call Theological Retreat. And this is the first time I'm here meeting some of my colleagues in person because, remember COVID? Yeah, we have a special bond because we were together during those years. And so I want to throw out a special thank you and a special just sense of gratitude for all the things that you did, especially when I was there at Grace during that really shitty, hard time. You were such a grounding presence for me, as well as the youth and the schools and just people who were trying to just, grasp onto community. You helped to foster that for so many people and have done that for so many years. So I'm excited for your next chapter in Las Vegas and whatever that might look like. And I also just want to say thank you for being part of my journey. It has been such a joy to be part of the history of being an intern at Grace, and I know that you've seen a lot of interns through the years, and you are part of our faith formation. You have been part of us seeing what it means to work with great colleagues, to be in collaboration, just to have good relationships with others. So thank you so much, and thank you for all of the laughs that you brought. Thank you for all the hugs. I wish I could give you guys a big hug right now, but again, I am sending love and sending peace, and wishing you well with what God has in store for you next. How's that sound? Is that pretty good?
Sounds pretty good.
Thanks, guys.
Hi, Beth and Rich. As you probably remember, my internship was pretty much dominated by the pandemic, and it felt really scary for both Clara and me to enter into a new city and a new church without the ability to meet anyone in person and just get to know the area of Wenatchee and the people there. But I remember that within the first few weeks, you invited us over to your apartment at the time. You let us spend time with Maya and Rolly, and we talked for over 2 hours. You introduced us to Sage Hills Bakery, and it just made us feel so at home. We left that day feeling like we'd actually arrived, and we were happy, and that was just such a wonderful gift. You offered that to so many people. I see that in the all the youth that you've worked with, Beth, and quite frankly, Rich too, let's be honest. For years and years and years, you have given people the gift of belonging and the gift of a home. And that's so valuable, and we treasure it to this day in our house, knowing that we have a home in your heart and in your memory. And this was true when we went back to visit Wenatchee, and you were, able to just welcome us in and get right into the conversation, and it felt like, just catching up. And yeah, it's such an incredible ministry that you've given to so many churches over the years. This gift of belonging. It's one that I'm going to strive to emulate in my own ministry. And it's made an incredible difference in the lives of so many people. And Rich, I remember too the conversations that we'd have when we were at the church together, and you'd be like the only other person I'd see at the church, and then we just end up talking for like a super long time about a variety of things. That was so nice. It was so great to feel like I had a friend, at work. And no offense to James, Beth, Jen, everyone else. No, definitely had friends there too, but just we didn't get to work together all that much. But whenever Rich was there, it just felt like, yeah, this church feels like home all of a sudden. And so your personalities and personhoods are ones that just give such incredible welcome and acceptance within the first few seconds of meeting someone. And that's, I'm getting sad for the church that they're going to miss you, but I'm also so glad that you're both going to be able to enter into this next stage with courage and confidence, knowing that you have made the community and the world so much better by giving so many people that gift of belonging. And you've given that to me, and you've given that to Clara, and that's allowed us to go through such a wild world of ministry, enter into the wild world of ministry with a great sense of calm and peace, knowing that no matter what, Beth and Rich think we're all right. And if that's the case, we're doing okay. So I love you both. Thank you for all the many gifts of space, of place, of welcome, of home that you gave to me during my internship. And, well, enjoy this next adventure.
Hey Beth, hey Rich, it's former intern Anna Farrow, and I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the support that you gave me while I was there at Grace as an intern. Thank you for taking me on my first mission trip. Thank you for introducing me to all of those amazing people there at Wenatchee, especially out in the greater community. Thank you for supporting me in my year of internship, being people that I could go to if I had questions, people that I could go to if I needed to talk about things with someone, and just being really great folks. You were such a light in my year of internship. One of the many lights, but definitely a brightly shining one. And I just wanted to say thank you, and I hope things are going well, and I hope the very best for the two of you. And I miss Kyrie, and tell him I say hi. All right, take care. Thanks so much.
Beth and Rich, we love you. We're grateful for you. We pray God's blessings for you as you move on to the next chapter of life. I know that there are some fears and apprehensions related to that, but we know that God will walk with you and that there will be many surprises and blessings along the way. Thank you for the many years that you've spent in ministry alongside us and leading us and supporting the congregation and the whole community. Your ministry has been profound. Now receive the benediction. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord look upon you with favor and give you his peace. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.